Welcome back to Harry Potter. Now
Yeah.
explain to me. Tell me all about your Harry Potter qualms.
Why?
Okay.
Why are they doing a Harry Potter reboot?
Well,
Money.
yeah. That one.
We've already been over this, haven't we? We've already been over. It's the age of nostalgia, so they have to bring it back.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you're surprised, I guess is what I'm getting at. It's because
not-
like, they reboot everything. It's like,
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
They reboot everything, you know? So it's just like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I knew it would happen, and there it is. This is going to be a TV show instead of a film series. So I think that at the very least, that's like a little different enough because they'll presumably at least have enough time to put in more of what was in the book into the actual show.
I can't wait for them to
Presumably.
fuck up book 4 again.
Well, that's the hope, Frank. That's the hope. I don't even know what it's going to be on. Look, I can actually fight this guy the way I was supposed to the first time.
I just want them to fuck
The
up
hurricane stuff.
Snape again.
Yeah, I wanted to see it crash and burn. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't care about anything anymore.
No.
Imagine caring about a media
Wow.
franchise.
Or
Disney
like-
will just come in and ruin it.
All I care
Yeah,
about.
people would call you a child if you cared about a media franchise
Yeah.
at all.
True.
I'm-
Thank you for your
yeah.
insight, Northern Line.
I'm Mr. Beast. All I care about is fat stacks in my bank account.
True. What we all aspire to be is the next
That's
Mr.
right.
Beast.
Yes. Throw your grandma down the well for the money.
Think you would?
Yes.
We should have watched the Beast games together and make a fucking cool commentary series about it.
Beast games is just what I do when I get up in the morning. I get up and I do my Beast games.
Shit.
Then I go to work and I do some more Beast games.
Okay, go. You like my cool fucking transition effect that I added in fucking post?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all a video that you're watching my beanies. This is all
Nice
fucking-
Windows Movie Maker filter, dumbass. I caught you.
This is a you can participate in an episode of Same Industries.
Man, I remember as a kid using Windows Movie Maker and just slapping the fucking RBG color gradient filter on all of my video clips.
Yes.
It's like, wow, the color.
No, my
view's
favorite
changing.
was
Isn't that
the
badass?
Smash ones, the Smash
this?
screens.
Why would I need
Those
that?
were my favorites because it would smash it into little pieces and it would fly away. And then, unfortunately, I had to get Windows 7. That was the sign of the dark times.
It's the worst
yeah.
time of your life.
Yeah, pretty much. As soon as I stopped having Windows XP, life got worse.
And I think that can be said about like everyone. I think.
Everything. Life has been progressively worse since Windows XP was taken
Speaking of
away
getting
from us.
progressively worse. Not to go back to Harry Potter or nothing, but like, whatever happened to the rest of the Fantastic Beast movies? They just gave up. They're not making it anymore.
Yeah,
After
because,
the third one was like a. who
Well,
cares?
to be fair, it
Oh.
wasn't like really good.
I've been
Bye,
watching.
everyone.
I watched those recently. The
Nice.
last time I was sick in May, I watched the Fantastic Beast movies. Well, I've watched the first two. The third one, I was like, well, the second one was so bad, I just cannot be asked watching another Fantastic Beast movie. Which is called like
that's
Secrets
kinda
of
what everyone
Dumbledore
said.
or something.
So I think that film just kind of came and went, and I saw nobody talk about it.
Because it was probably atrociously bad.
I heard it wasn't as bad as the second, which it is atrociously
okay.
bad. It's like
Yeah.
actually insultingly bad. Like I can't believe that's the kind of what the fuck, Link?
The Crimes
Can't
of
believe that's an actual
Grindelwald.
film bad.
Except
Yeah.
Grindelwald doesn't commit any crimes.
He does murder like
He murders a couple of people.
like one of the
there was
first
a
things he
Murder
does.
is a crime, dog.
Remember the last recording session when you were like taking cocaine isn't illegal? That was so funny.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. It's
Silly little man.
It's okay to
Very
most
funny.
people.
Like next to my desk, it looks like I have Ziploc bags full of meth near my desk. Because I got one of these bags of like stuff that you use for like
Motherfucker.
soaking your feet with like special minerals and shit or whatever the fuck. Herbal remedies for like your feet, you know?
Feet powder.
It's like the bath salts or whatever that you pour into warm water and let it melt and you soak your feet in them.
Oh.
It was one of those stupid bags where it's like, hey, we have a
Link.
resealable bag. But when I opened it, the Ziploc broke.
Nice.
So I had to repackage them into like sandwich bags, and it just looks like I have bags of fucking meth near my desk. That's crazy.
That's cool. You know what? I'm going to
You
Start.
land on the platform?
I was
Is that
gonna
what you're
use it.
gonna
You're
do,
gonna
buddy?
start
You're gonna land on
providing
the
us with
platform?
meth. You're gonna be our meth dealer. You just inspired him,
Buddy.
Frank. He's like,
Buddy,
yes, this
you
is my
gotta-
calling.
You really gotta like land on this platform. I'm begging you, man.
I was gonna say I was going to. Will you send a bunch of policemen to your house?
SWAT me.
You're gonna
SWAT
Swat
you.
SWAT
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna SWAT you, and then they can all find those bags and get you in lots of trouble. It'd be really funny.
Only to you for like a few seconds, and then you find out that Frank
It'd be
was
good
like
for a gaff,
beaten
I
to
reckon.
death.
Yeah, totally. Until they just fucking shoot me.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. They
you
come
know.
into his house, they scream at him, and then they shoot him.
Hit the thing. Hit the thing. Oh, Jesus.
What a way to go. And then they find out it's just like flour. It's feet powder, so Frank can, for his wiki feet
Honestly,
page.
they'd be like,
fucking
that's gross,
feet
and they'd
bath
kill you
salts.
just on principle.
So
What do you mean? It's a fucking normal thing, man.
You're a normal thing.
it's a normal thing for people who are doing feet pics, alright?
The actual term is Epsom salts, is what they are. They're
Okay.
Epsom salts.
Yeah, that sounds fucking legal.
Epstein
So
salts, yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I
well, I was trying not to say that, but
Well, here we are. Because you kept falling off the damn cliff, we had to say the Epstein
Yeah.
salts, okay?
anyway, yeah. Speaking of crime, so what is it now? Me doesn't think doing cocaine or murdering people is illegal. I'm kind of curious what your moral system actually looks like. To
I
be
didn't
honest.
say murdering people.
No jaywalking.
You literally said
Jay-
that Grindelwald does no
Jay-
crimes, yet he murders several people,
Jaywalking is
including
literally
babies.
like shot on
He doesn't.
sight.
No, no, he didn't kill the babies. The woman killed the baby.
I think
Yeah,
he does kill a baby right at the beginning of the thing.
No, the woman kills the baby.
Who's the woman?
I don't know. Who cares, woman?
Woman I've just made up to make my arguments. from.
No, she's in like the
Obviously.
start of the movie after they blanket the city in black sheets.
Imagine
Then they
watching that film
fucking-
more than once.
Imagine watching that film.
Oh, it is just not worth it. After the first one, it's like, oh yeah, this is called Fantastic Beasts. We're just looking at pictures of Frank.
Now, where do I find them?
Looking at pictures of Frank.
Is
with
fucking
his
Newt
bath salts
Scamander
and-
even in the third one? Like he's got nothing to do with the story anymore.
Yeah,
He's forced into it for no
he's just. I can't believe it's not Harry Potter. In the Wizarding
Excuse
World IP, they couldn't get Harry Potter to do anything because his story's done. So they got Newt Scamander in, so they can do a 1920s Harry Potter featuring Dumbledore.
Man, I can't believe
You know what
Nintendo
I
had to
thought?
copy Mega Man for Wind Waker.
You know what I thought was crazy in Harry Potter? Like, I get maybe Dumbledore taught a few different subjects, but it's like, oh, of course he teaches fucking Defense Against the Dark Arts. When in fact, he taught fucking Transfiguration. That was like his thing. They made it Professor McGonagall's or something.
I don't know. Well, I remember that Professor McGonagall's in the second film, even though she really shouldn't be for various reasons. That flashback scene takes place like a century before she was born or something like that.
Yeah, that is a good bit in the movie where they just fucked up the
Yeah,
fucking
I thought
timelines.
when I
just
saw
like,
that, I was just
yeah, she's here a century before she's even born, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you
I
talking
mean,
about?"
they're both really old, so
You know, but like using their ages, the movie flashback takes place a century before her in-universe age would have been even born.
Yeah.
okay.
It's like really bad.
Yeah. Oh, I know it was really bad. I watched it. It was
But I mean, like, no, like
it drained me, and so I was
you
like,
know,
"Fuck it, I'm watching something
Dumbledore
good." So I started watching
probably
Game of
did
Thrones.
just like probably did teach multiple subjects, and or had like phases where he might have taught Defense Against the Dark Arts until like more he aged out of it more, and then like shifted away from it. Maybe. When are you gonna put on the Titan mask?
Titan mask. Do you mean the Giant's mask from Majora's Mask?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Oh, Franklin.
Fuck you.
Oh, poor naive Franklin. You talked about
You still
Majora's
knew what I
Mask.
meant,
You entered my
motherfucker.
fucking territory now.
You still knew what I meant. You were
Yeah.
like worm guys in a desert. This has got to be
Ooh,
Majora's
did you like that
Mask.
slowdown? That was pretty cool.
I do want to watch the 20-year anniversary thing of Harry Potter, but I just had more interesting and exciting
What
things to
20-year
do.
anniversary thing?
They did like it was like 20 years of Harry Potter. Was it 20 years or 25 years? They might have been 25 years. It happened recently. Yeah, some sort of like Wizarding World thing. I think it was a few years ago, and it was like, oh, apparently J.K. Rowling wasn't in it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of it. I mean, like, to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with any Harry Potter stuff, and the only reason I know
Yeah.
about the new cast is because I saw a YouTube video appeared in my recommendeds was like, look, new cast announced, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I got into Harry Potter a bit and watched some theories and things like that. And there's this community called the Unpopular Opinions community, where people are complaining that every time they do a poll on an unpopular opinion, everyone agrees with it.
When it comes to
So
Harry
it's
Potter.
not actually an unpopular opinion because everyone agrees with it.
You know, I consider at least, the last fucking meme animal, was it like, what was the animal names again? Advice animals?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You guys don't remember Advice Animals? Like Insanity Wolf and shit like that? They say that the last one was like the unpopular opinion puffin or something like that, and that's what killed the Advice Animals. Because like they were never actually unpopular opinions. And so Advice Animals as a whole are now fucking extinct. killed by Mabini's own fucking hands.
I've seen a picture of like the kids who are gonna be the new trio, and then I guess they were gonna have a. I don't know if it's true, but were they gonna have a black Snape?
They are having a black Snape.
They are, okay. That's weird. That sounds like a very Disney thing. Because it is like written in his character that he's white, right? He's got pale skin and jet black hair and all that. And
Yeah, he's a pale nerd.
Greasy
they
greasy
do say
looking
that
dude.
a lot in the books
Yeah.
about how much he's a pale nerd.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing as like the Magic the Gathering, like Lord of the Rings stuff, where they went with Black Aragorn, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Unless the race actually comes into the character, like it's actually important to their backstory or something,
Yeah.
then I think you can change it. You can be whatever.
Yeah.
All I really care about is if the actor does like a good job,
Mm.
Yep.
to be honest. At most, I might just go, huh, that's kind of weird, and then just like walk past it.
If the show is based on a written text and it does not follow that written text, like the idea of Snape looking like this sort of horrible evil person, that's kind of the idea, right?
Pasty, white, disgusting nerd.
Yeah, and so they're just like, oh no, he's this handsome black man or something. And it's like, alright, sure.
Well, I mean, they're clearly gonna like hit him with a bunch of everything, probably.
You're gonna have Mr. McGonagall and Dumbledore as a woman.
As I say,
No, that's not
I think
happening.
that these choices, it depends, right? Like if the character is fundamentally, if by changing these things it changes the character, then it's not okay. But if it's
Yeah.
like more or less like a inconsequential thing, then you can change it. But
Yeah.
like there are times where it's like they'll change characters when you really shouldn't. So like the Artemis Fowl Disney movie, I don't know if you ever watched that, Mabini.
No.
But that was a hell of a thing. They changed the captain of like the fairies or whatever to be a female. I think actually played by Judi Dench. My mother, who really likes the Artemis Fowl books, was really upset by it because the whole point of like one of those characters is like they're like the first female fairy that's like on the force or something like that. And so to have like a captain
Yeah.
already be female completely undermines that entire idea.
Because
And that's an example of a poorly changed character and adaptation.
Yeah.
Because you completely miss the point of like she's like the first like and the hardships that you face in that kind of industry and stuff like that. That was the whole
Yeah.
point. So when it comes to like
Also-
characters like Dumbledore or whatever, like changing, it depends. Like is if say for instance changing Dumbledore from male to female, my question would be like, okay, well, does that actually change the character like themselves? Like, I don't know. I can't remember if like
Yeah.
Dumbledore being male means anything. If it's important at all. I don't remember it being a crucial to his character.
My thought
I don't
is it would be much rarer for a woman to be a Dumbledore than a man.
Why?
Because Dumbledore's story, especially in his youth, was about chasing power. And that's not something that women would usually be interested in doing. Yeah, I just don't understand the point of changing things for the sake of changing them, which is what it seems to be.
Well, that's a discussion in its own right.
Yeah, because
And,
that's
that's the issue. Is some people get a little hung up and it gets a little like about racism and sexism and stuff like that. But when it's actually like if there is a reason to change something,
Yeah.
and you can present that reason, then like yeah, sure, like well, let's talk about it, let's do it, right? But if you don't have a reason and you just feel like changing it for the sake of change, then I feel like there is a level of expected justification of like, okay, well, explain yourself then. Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably stop.
Okay.